What's up, Facebook Live? Nice to see you all. Instagram, what's up, people? Hopefully you're having an amazing morning, evening, afternoon, evening snack. I don't know where you watch this from or what time of day it is, but hopefully it's amazing. Zach, what's up? Nice to see you. As you are tuning in, Lewis, what's up? Lando, welcome. Marlene, Robert, Michael, nice to see you all. Amir, welcome back. Today's topic, we are on day number 74 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. And for the personal performance side, also for the business growth challenge side, today's topic is day number 74, which is falling in love with your life. And I think this one's really important, mainly because I've seen people who have worked so hard to create their business, and they've worked, and then they've worked so hard to create their physical health, and they've worked, and they're super healthy, and they've got this amazing business. And if you just stop there, they have great health, great business, but they don't love their life, meaning they're always looking for the next thing. They're always looking for the next place. They're always looking for the next deal. They're always looking for the next person. They're always looking for the next situation. They're always looking for the next meeting. They're always looking for the next. And the reason this gives me an inkling of concern is because so often the reason they're so cycled into the next thing is they're not enjoying where they're at. And so this is interesting. That there's kind of a twofold to this. One is learning how to fall in love with this moment, this breath, this opportunity. The second element of this is figuring out, how do you design a life that you don't want a vacation from? That it's not about the next thing, it's about the thing you're doing because you designed it that way. Like from first thing in the morning to last thing at night, the way you lived your life, the way you walked around, the way you talked to people, the way you listened to people, the way you felt the people around you. You were so deeply in love with each moment of it that there was nothing else that seemed even slightly more interesting than now. And how do you design your life that way? Notice the word is design. It's not find a job that makes you feel that way. It's not find a city that helps you just magically feel that way. It's not find a person that helps you to just experience that. It's how do you design it? Meaning you have to step back and you have to say, okay, how would I live my life in a way that I would feel absolutely head over heels in love with every moment of just one day? Let's just try one day. How would you design your life that you can feel head over heels in love with the entire day? Just one day. You know, where would you be if you woke up first thing in the morning and you were just amazed, like it took your breath away? You woke up and went, oh, whoa, where would you be? That next piece is who would be there with you. Who would be there with you in that moment where you woke up and you were like, oh, not only am I here, but oh my gosh, with them? Wow. Now, I don't even know what's going to happen the rest of the day, but if I just woke up here with them, that's what I've dreamed of. That's what I've wanted. That's what I literally wrote on paper. That's what I prayed about. Wow. That's my life. And we just said, where did you wake up and who were you with? And you felt that way about it. And then you might take it a step further and say, okay, where would you wake up? Who would you be with? And then maybe what would you do? If you got out of bed first thing in the morning, what would you do to start that day? That perfect day, that ideal day. Man, would you create something? Would you learn something? Would you design something? who would be part of it? Would you be by yourself? Would you be in a group? Would you be with your family? And then as you went through the morning, how would it feel? How much energy would you have? How excited would you be? You know, as you're going through these moments, how present would you be with each moment as you just flowed into it? From that moment, you know, if you piece together all the moments of the morning, what would the middle of your day start to look like? What would you do for lunch on that day? Who would you have lunch with? What kind of conversation would you all have over lunch? What would you have for lunch on your perfect day? And as you start to see this unfold, you start to notice it's a type of day where you're living fully. And you got to ask yourself, what would I do to be fully alive on this day? What are the opportunities I would say yes to and move forward into to be fully alive on this day? You know, what are the moments that would happen on this day that would just make you be grateful to be alive? There was a little video I posted this morning, if you guys caught it, and it's people hearing for the first time. And some of these people are babies, some of these people are 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and they turn a hearing aid on, and all of a sudden they hear sound for the first time. And it's like, would you be grateful for the ability to hear things? There's another one I saw, this man who got these glasses for his birthday, I think it was, and he took these glasses and he put them on. And this is like a big man, big thick paws, like a guy who looks like he was a plumber or a carpenter, like a big man. And he puts these glasses on and goes and starts tearing up because he sees color for the first time. He was colorblind, and the glasses he put on allowed him to see the spectrum of different light colors around him. And all of a sudden he saw something for the first time, 50 something years old, that he'd never seen before his entire life. Going back to that day, how would you feel about the sights you could see on that day? How would you feel about the things you could hear on that day? What would you want to hear on that day? What about the things you could feel on that perfect day? What would you want to feel on that day? Would it be at the emotions you want to experience throughout the day? The projects you'd want to work on? Where you'd want to go to work on these projects? Who you'd want to be involved with? How it would feel sharing these things with the community or people or, you know, businesses or whoever you'd share it with, the family or friends or children or adults or whoever it would be you share these things with. How would you share it with them, and how would that feel? What would you be doing on this day to literally just brighten someone else's world? You know, on this day, if you feel like I am enough, I have enough, I'm loved enough, I'm overflowing, how would you then overflow some of that goodness into other people's lives around you on that day? If you kept going, would you take a moment to just see the magnificence of life unfolding before your eyes? Maybe watch the sunset with someone you love. I've got to go in a couple minutes. I got to go catch the sunset with my wife. It's one of my favorite parts of every day. It's one of my favorite things that make my day perfect. It's getting to see the sunset with my wife. Such a beautiful thing. The evening hours, what would you do on your perfect day? Would you learn something? Would you snuggle with someone special? Would you watch something or create something? Dive deep into a beautiful book? Transcend time with music? You know, learn something, watch a documentary? Snuggle up and watch a movie that made you remember what it was to fall in love with each other? What would you do on that perfect evening? And when you went to bed, what would you truly, truly be grateful for on that day? Now, I don't know what it is that answered all these questions for you. I don't know what you want or how you want it, but I'd ask you to write it down and start working towards making that day your life each and every day. Fall in love with your life. Have fun with this. Enjoy this. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day number 75 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. Enjoy this.